What's Gucci YouTube? It's your boy Black. She got 3 long face, skinny body, and we back still black with some more Fireboards and anime manga content. Now, if you're in the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, share the video with your friends, and let's go ahead and hop right into the business. Yes, sir. Ski. The unthinkable is happening right now. We got fucking Delta right in the same vicinity as motherfucking Eida. Code is right there in the mix, like Amado. Everybody's here. This has been, just this chapter alone has really shifted my whole entire perspective on Amado. But it really solidified one thing, and I said this before. It's like, once he's out of here, bro, he is stamped, my nigga. Like, he's stamped in the ninja world. This nigga left his mark. I don't care if it's gonna be a negative impact, negative perspectives, positive views, positive impact or perspectives. Like, this nigga Amado is, he just done so much, bro. It's like, yeah, that's that nigga Amado. And then it's crazy because now I'm thinking, like, if this guy turns out to be a good guy, at the end of the day, everything he was doing was literally just like, bro, like, shit, niggas is alive, huh? You feel me? On some shit like that. It's like, damn, this, ooh, we really thrashed this nigga for nothing? Not for nothing, because he deserved it for the most part, at least up until now, right? So we have Eida pulling up at the end, the cliffhanger. My nigga Code ceased to surprise motherfuckers with whipping people out of his belts. So he pulls out Eida last minute in the chapter after fucking Delta has this man in the corner. That's something that I'm really gonna be talking about too, heating up in the next chapter. But Eida's pulled up, and this nigga Amado shit his brakes, bro. A lot of people's been speculating Amado may have an idea that possibly Eida is back, Eida's alive, maybe Eida's the one helping Code. This nigga looks too surprised. And the thing is, they put it too far into the story where it's like, I don't think Amado's playing this on some Black Zetsu shit, like Black Zetsu from start to finish. Playing like, nah, Amado can't be like that. The looks in his eyes, as soon as Eida pulls up, and the Eida is like, it's one of those calm and mellow things, because it's like, Amado, like, final fucking weird, like, what's good, my nigga? And he's like, yeah. That's how you know, like, off interactions, off their eye contact, it's like, yeah. Amado's like, this bitch wants to kill me. Like, she is going to kill me. Fuck what Cole wants to do. Cole was there, get his limiters taken off. Eida wants that man dead. And you can see it in his eyes. Do we really believe that Eida is finna off this nigga Amado? Easier question. Will it happen next chapter? I don't think so. It will happen next chapter. But here's the thing. If it happens, if Amado is going to be killed, look at everything that has been done so far to where it's like, he's not, I don't want to call it a legacy, but like, he kind of did leave behind a legacy where it's like the reason why Kawaki was able to trigger his karma to awaken it and save Naruto's life. So essentially, he's the reason why this nigga Naruto, Shikamaru, all them niggas is alive right now. Not only that, he reprogrammed niggas gonna look at Delta, they automatically gonna think Amado, they already gonna know it's Amado's creation, right? He reprogrammed Delta. Possibly, we don't even know if this Delta is even stronger than the previous Delta. But at the end of the day, this Delta is an asset for the Hidden Leaf Village that's able to go up against a 6-path Sage mode, you feel me, Naruto Kurama cloak, and you honestly, this nigga Naruto big ball sang on this bitch into the ground, but like, she was throwing hands with this nigga. She was able to keep up with this nigga's speed, you feel me? The hits was another thing, because she was tanking them bitches, but like, them bitches was really putting her in the dirt. But like, at the very least, that's the type of strength we getting. Like, Amado has done, I ain't gonna cap, I don't know what's the switch up, when is the switch up, how this switch up came about, but he's done so much for the Hidden Leaf Village. There's gonna eventually have to come a point in time where we're gonna have to be like, all right, bro, this nigga Amado, at the end of the day, he's gonna come through. Because up until now, it's been on some shit like, we have no choice but to go with what he's saying, or we have no choice because it's like picking the lesser of two evils, or in a sense, like, at the end of the day, it's still gonna have beneficial areas for both sides. So where it's like, the enemy of my enemy is a friend, or just, you know, we both have common interests aligned. I'm really starting to see it as like, this nigga Amado's just trying to make sure, like, nah, bro, I just want the ninja world to live, bro. Maybe on some shit like, it attaches to his daughter, because we know, especially ever since Eida was introduced in the chapter, niggas been thinking like, oh, who's Amado's daughter? Niggas used to think it was Delta. Now niggas is like bringing up the whole fucking theories again ever since, you know, Eida's been face to face with Amado. Now Delta's been brought back. So it's like, that's the only way I see Amado not being killed off, where it's like they're going into that story with that storyline with his daughter, tying possibly back into the wishes of the Kara organization. What did Jigen promise? What did Ishiki promise this nigga Amado? Did it have any correlations with his daughter? You know, essentially, a lot of motherfuckers was dealt the bad hand by Amado, made powerful, altered their bodies. Why does Eida hate this man so fucking much? You feel me? Hey, they kill him, he leaves a legacy. Powerful ass Delta. This nigga Kawaki, he's already done so much. He's the reason why this nigga Ishiki's dead. He's the reason why Kawaki saved this nigga Naruto's life. Like, he's dying with all of that under his belt, and there's nothing anybody else can say about it. Now, he lives. There's a plan for this man, and there's a plan, and it's gonna go ham. I swear, bro, because this nigga Kishimoto has been playing with this nigga Amado's character for the longest on some shit like, all right, this nigga Amado's sus. He might be he might be evil, and then you just looking at the things he's doing. It's like, bro, the helplessness in his eyes. Like once he sees Eida face to face, it takes away. I don't want to say it automatically takes away all speculations of this nigga being Otsutsuki or having some type of grand. I feel like it's still gonna be a grand scheme, but grand like evil scheme. Like I played all of you motherfuckers. It takes that all away, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He looks so fucking scared just to look this bitch in the eyes. It's like, bro, she's about to kill me. At this point, this nigga Amado knows so much, and it's like he has to be either. It's no in between now. He's gonna have to have his own interests, but it's no really in between where there's like, okay, I'm just playing this role for now. Maybe this is it. It's like he's already knowing he's completely good or he's completely evil, and he's just playing his role right now. There's no in between. Ain't no. I don't feel like he's on some shit like where it's like it could possibly go either way. Maybe he's just doing. Obviously, he's doing things for his own interest, but I feel like his own interest, his own goal, his own personal agenda is already solidified to the point where it's like, I know what I got to do, and I had the determination and the grit to go through it. So if I have to keep up this facade for the whole fucking time, that's what I'm gonna do, is keep up this whole fucking facade for the whole fucking time. It's either that or everything we see in that Amado is face value and 100%, and that's just how his character is. It's like he's giving us what we want when we need it. He feeling like when we need it, he was gonna relay that information, and that's just how he is, and that's just how he was made to be. Kind of like maybe his character is seen as a plot device, because at this point, everything that Amado has been incorporated into, it's like, it's because of him the story has progressed so far. It's because of him, like the good guys, Naruto, Boruto, you know what I'm saying, are progressing or finding successes throughout their endeavors. It's because of that nigga Amado. So kind of like a plot device that doesn't really have any like crazy superhuman strength or anything like that, but just knowledge wise and being able to play his cards right. Now with Eida popping up, it's kind of like Kishimoto's way of throwing in the wild card, where it's like, all right, we have this plot device that was able to not only keep the main villain for the time in check, Code, being that we know if Code get his limiters take off, it's going to be a whole different type of discussion we're going to be having. So Amado has been that type of plot device to keep Code in check. He's been a plot device to get rid of this nigga Ishiki. Ishiki was powerful as fuck. And then the Baryon mode Naruto, but Amado's plan and scheme, plot device, you feel me? Amado's plot device, giving Kawaki the Karma Seal again, because knowing damn well this nigga Code could have wiped out all of these niggas if he wanted to, but then the whole True Essence Boruto shit happened, Momoshiki woke up, and then Kawaki all of a sudden, and it all ties back to the shit that Amado was doing, bro. So just excited to see the dialogue, and that's when we're gonna be able to know for sure. Once we figure out, all right, how are they gonna interact to each other face to face? We never heard this nigga Amado mention a son. True, he doesn't have to mention that he has a son, but at the same time, it's like, Damon is so much more younger than Eida, and he said he had a daughter. She died 12 years ago. Damon doesn't look that old. He probably looks like 10 or 11. So it wouldn't really match up. It's like, who has Amado been with in the last 15 years to say he was piping some cheeks and then he gave birth to Damon, you feel me? So I don't really know about that whole little Eida sparing Amado or Amado being Eida's father, but in a sense, like, Amado's really, really scared, and Eida is really, really pissed the fuck off. But I don't know. It's just a slim chance. So it's like, I really see this nigga Amado getting killed off and his legacy being snipped. But then I also see like, what is gonna keep this nigga alive? And it's like, Eida is already determined on killing this nigga. So as far as, all right, I'm just not gonna release Code's limiters. They could just torture this nigga. He already admitted, if they torture me, I'm gonna like squeal, bro, everything. So it's not to say like he's gonna get Code's limiters removed, but after that, will Eida really off this nigga? And then even if that, like, what's gonna happen before? Because at this point in time, he's not gonna get this nigga Code's limiters removed in front of Shikamaru, in front of Delta, in front of the motherfucking Hidden Leaf Village. There's gonna be a brawl that goes down. So it's a matter of, after this, after everything that's going down, Konoha might just take the L. It's either that, like that, and then Amada's gonna be off, or it's gonna happen in the midst of the battle where Code finally slips his way, get close to Amado, and like, take off my fucking limiters, maybe hurt this nigga, break his arm or some shit, and then Amado just says the code looking into his eyes. Simple as that, and then he just leaves Amado for the dust. That I can also see that happening, whereas Eida would probably be fighting Delta, but then that ties together like, how strong is this new Delta, you feel me? And then it's like, Eida's already pulling up on some big brain, like, I'm the top dog shit. Y'all thought it was cold. It's really me. Alright. She walked through the claw mark smooth as hell, and she's just like, I'm here. Shikamaru's like, who the fuck is this bitch? And it's lit, bro. So let me know your thoughts below, man. It's your boy Black and 3 boys. So chapter 68. Gas, bro. Do y'all really believe Eida is about to off this man? Do y'all believe Eida is gonna kill this man probably next chapter, or Amado, his days are numbered within the next couple of chapters? Definitely. Or do y'all believe that, you know what I'm saying, Amado has a grand scheme? Everything's still going according to plan. He's 100% evil, and you know what I'm saying, this is just another obstacle in his way that he's gonna eventually have to get rid of. Or do y'all believe Amado is just giving everything at face value, and he's just easily misunderstood, and he understands that, but at the same time he realizes there's going to be sacrifices needed to make, where it's like that same personality that Donzo had, niggas did not fuck with Donzo. At one point it was like, nah, this nigga's like, and for me at least, I was like, this nigga's evil, bro. But at the end of the day, you see, like, he really had the best interest of the Hidden Leaf in his heart and his mind. It was just the nigga had a different way of going about shit. It's just fucked up, bro. So in Amado, it's not as drastic in that sense, but in the sense is like, he just have his own way of going about protecting the ninja world, maybe protecting possibly maybe the death of his daughter gave him a new sense of calling, in a sense where it's like, nah, this new generation is gonna have to be on some shit. Like, they're gonna have to be able to understand. They're gonna need power. They're gonna have to be able to understand the technology, the developments and shit. I don't know, somewhere along those lines. But like Amado, I tell you one thing's for sure: this nigga's story is gonna be interesting. His legacy is gonna be stamped. Eida killing this nigga is finna be lit, though. It's finna really be lit. But do y'all really think it's gonna go down next chapter? Until my next video, holla at your boy. I'ma holla at y'all, Black Child. Yes, sir, ski.
Hey, can we take a trip to the sky? Show them that our limit's too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said